I was so excited to see you back again this season. I loved the role that you got to take on as this sort of spirit guide. And I wanted to ask you if you were to have someone that could be there giving you advice throughout the day, who would you want it to be?
That's a profound question. I think probably it would be an animal.
Oh, okay.
I think probably it would be uh, maybe one of the horses that I rode on Game of Thrones, Blondie. I loved that horse so much. And Blondie really gave me a sense of security and ambition and wordlessly held me and seemed to communicate with me that I could gallop for miles in a great state of trust. So I'd say my horse Blondie from Game of Thrones.
I love that. I'm in this version. Are they talking to you, or are they just kind of doing that same just support for you?
Well, the wonderful thing about animals, and in particular horses, is that it is a wordless communication, always with animals. But that is actually often the most significant because it isn't about the nitty gritty of words, it's about emotion and feelings that are undeniable, and you don't need to question. There's an innate knowingness.
When you described that, I really thought of Wednesday's character because she's so not showing emotions, but at the same time, you can really see what she's feeling and kind of dissect it yourself. So I wanted to ask just what was it like joining Jenna again, being back with her Wednesday and seeing what growth she's kind of made this season?
It's such a pleasure always working with Jenna. She's so masterful, and she's masterful in this role. She's endlessly impressive as an actor and as a person. She's very smart. She has great focus and enthusiasm and ambition as a creative. And that's very inspiring to be around. I love seeing her go from strength to strength. It's it's not surprising because she's so impressive, but to be able to witness it and work with it is thrilling because I learn so much. She gives me so much. And in the generosity and trust with which she lays down the foundation for our relationship when we're working together, it means that we can go to lots of different places and we can move that relationship around and make the relationship between Weems and Wednesday the sort of odd, unclassifiable thing that it is. I think that's why people are intrigued by it, is that it feels very unfamiliar, but its strength is undeniable.
And this whole series and really the Addams family in general is always about accepting one's weirdness, accepting others for exactly who they are. And I think we always need that reminder. But do you have any advice for anyone that's kind of feeling lost and looking to be able to find their kind of chosen family?
You know, I don't think I'm in the position of being capable of giving advice to anyone. But what I would say from my own experience is that there are like-minded souls out there, and in time, you will gravitate towards each other if you're able to go some way towards accepting who and what you are.
I just finished the season. It's a journey for sure. Um, but so much fun. Hunter, not to bring up what I think is a sensitive moment for you, but I know you've talked
I
about
know what you're gonna say.
Lady Gaga. Listen, we're not even gonna talk about that. We're gonna you've spoken about how you were sad you didn't get to see her.
You make one hate crime joke and then you get asked about it in every interview.
I know. But I wanted to ask if you could bring any gay icon to set and you would be guaranteed screen time with them, who would you want to act alongside?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. I mean, I think this counts as a gay icon. I've been saying I want Joan Cusack in the show so bad. Like,
Yeah.
just her portrayal of Debbie, like, don't I deserve love and jewelry? Like,
What would you want like your two relationship to be?
I don't know. Tyler has a lot of mommy issues, so I feel like that's the obvious pathway there.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, there's worse things than having her.
But like in like a mother way. Like,
Yeah, mother, period. I love that. And oh, and just speaking of icons, you joined in a very iconic role for the Addams Family. And I wanted to know at what point did you know the extent of your character?
It took a minute, but when we got to Dublin, I kind of had a sit-down meeting with Alan Miles, the showrunners, where they gave me a general arc, and then they told me not to tell a soul, and including everyone in the cast. And then I think Hunter immediately found out from someone, and then we were like playing chicken with each other, or we would be at a bar or something, and Hunter would go like, "So, have you heard about anything maybe interesting with your character?" Or I'd say, "No, have you?" But yeah, sorry.
You're like talking in codes. You're like, I heard something recently.
yeah,
I mean,
no.
I think literally, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we finally both of us were like, oh, so you know. Like,
I know, you know, moment.
yeah.
Well, it's good. Then you had a nice little like, someone on the in with you. I also wanted to ask, what was the extent of the makeup there? Like, was the tongue actually a thing, or was
It
that?
was. There's an amazing physical tongue that I don't know if we really, I don't think we were licking people with it, but I wish. But yeah, they would fly, they would have me open the mouth, and then somebody would fly in a little tongue on a stick, and you'd be sitting there with this thing coming out. Um, but yeah, the makeup was pretty extensive and really, really fun. And the prosthetics team are incredible artists, and they're really fun guys. They're so great to hang out with. I loved being in that trailer. Yeah.
Hunter, do you have anything in your makeup that's as cool as a tongue on a stick?
No, there was one scene, one part of the scene that I don't think made it into the show where I was supposed to react to something that you were doing, and then they're like, okay, now we'll turn around, and like, then they brought out this tongue on the stick. And I was like, that's what I was supposed to be reacting to and didn't know it. That's probably why I didn't make the show, because I was like, like not just
Really, I hope there's behind the scenes of that because I can't imagine.
I know. I want to see it too.
Just to close, I was still talking about icons. Hunter, I wanted to ask you, is there an iconic role that you're eyeing for the future that can be outside of this universe?
no. Oh my God, match. Like, I think predetermining something being iconic for yourself would be a little crazy.
This is manifesting. I don't think that's crazy. We'll create some fan edits. We got you. Don't worry.
Thank you. You got me. I trust you.